All right, it's the road to the Rose Bowl presented by Southern Rubber. You can see more at southernrubbertire.com. Jihaad Campbell is going to join us for a little video diary throughout the week leading up to the Rose Bowl. What's going on, Jihaad? How are you, man?
I'm doing great, man.
Man,
Just getting
yeah.
prepared. That's all.
Yeah, no, it's a fun time there. You guys already out in LA. Southern Rubber Tire, the choice for tires and service in downtown Birmingham. Bryant, the guys can take care of all your automotive needs. Just off I-65, southernrubbertire.com. Let them know the next round sent you to southernrubbertire.com. So it seems like forever ago in a lot of ways that you guys played the SEC championship. Does it feel good to finally be in LA and actually in a game week?
Yeah, man. I mean, I couldn't do it without all my teammates. It's a team sport, so we all feel honored and blessed, to even just be in this position that we are in right now.
Was the Rose Bowl a game you watched a lot as a kid? I mean, it's like this historic
game. I never like really knew about the Rose Bowl, but I always knew that it was like a big game. So, and now that I'm playing in it, I'm definitely blessed, and I'm just thankful for everything.
So you guys sing the fight song "Gonna Win," and the phrase "Rose Bowl" is in there. Have you ever been like, why is Alabama singing a song about the Rose Bowl?
Yeah, I always thought of that. There's a lot of stuff in the fight song I thought about, but now I understand now. So
yeah. So I mean, like, have you studied history? Do you know like these old school Alabama teams used to go out there and win the game?
I mean, well, now I know that now. Just doing my research and understanding like what the Rose Bowl game is and how that game is the granddaddy of all time. So definitely.
Yeah. So you guys visited Disney today. Let me first ask you, was that your first Disneyland trip? So we got Disney World and Disneyland.
That was my first time being at Disneyland, and I can say it's just too much walking. That's it. And we try to get on the rides, but it's just so packed. But overall, like the experience was pretty great. I seen things that I never really, honestly, like just seen before. And it was just a good time with all my teammates and coaches.
Have you ever been to Disney World in Orlando, or is this your first Disney trip?
Nah, this was my first Disney trip ever.
Okay. So just too much walking. Like I've taken my family to Disney World. Trust me, man. If you go to Disney World in Orlando, a lot of walking there too, man. You just walk.
It definitely is.
Yeah. So were you able to get on any rides? Was there a ride you were like, oh, it was actually pretty cool?
I forgot what ride it was, but it was pretty short though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely short.
So as you've watched film on this Michigan offense, what do you see? What do you see out of the Wolverines?
I mean, they just like to run the ball a lot. They like to do a lot of disguise and stuff like that. But I'm faithful, and me and my teammates, that we can stop all that stuff. So
yeah, I mean, do you kind of like that though? A team that's like, hey, we're gonna line up and try to be physical. I mean, that's a challenge.
I mean, I feel like like we're a fearful and competitive defense. That's up for a challenge for anything. And I feel like we will break anybody's will. That's just how I feel.
So what is on tap? We were recording this Wednesday night. What's on tap Thursday for you guys? What are you doing besides practice and meetings? Is there anything fun?
I don't necessarily know as of right now. We just focus on practice, and that's really it, honestly.
Yeah. Does it feel like a normal practice, like when you're practicing at a bowl game site?
Oh, definitely. Like we prepare mentally and physically the same way as if we were in Tuscaloosa, honestly. So
right. So Nick Saban will throw the straw hat here just like he will in Tuscaloosa.
Definitely.
Have you ever had it thrown at you? Like
we try to not to have him just throw it, just to have him, just keep it calm. That's it. But I mean, it happens every once in a while. It's all love, and we understand it as players, and that's just being just coachable, honestly.
All right, he's Alabama's Jihaad Campbell as he gets ready for the Rose Bowl. His road to the Rose Bowl with us. Presented by Southern Rubber Tire, your choice for tires and service in downtown Birmingham. Bryant, the guys can take care of you just off I-65, southernrubbertire.com, southernrubbertire.com. Tell them you heard it on the next round. All right, get some rest, Jihaad. We'll talk to you tomorrow and see what happened on Thursday.
Appreciate it, man. I hope you have a good night.
You too.